Thank
Caliente.
you.
Lawi.
Okay. Wait, what'd you call me? Thank you as well. Oh, wait, YouTube? YouTube, are you okay? Are you okay? YouTube's okay. There we go. Thank you very much, Medic, for that resub. Thank you for those 87 months. Thank you, Ali, for the well wishes. Congrats. The Arma segment was pretty good. I enjoyed the everything. Listen, the entire FanFest panels. I don't know if it was just because the venue and all that everything seemed to be a more cohesive, better experience. Not having been there, it feels like we could walk away from this FanFest like it was genuinely not going to be outmatched by the other two significantly, right? Previous FanFest, it's like we walked out of it and it was like, okay, well, cool, we're a beta test on how not to run a con. They find a way. But seemingly this one, they did very well. But I mean, it's also a different venue, right? And again, this particular venue is used to this particular kind of event. So, good times. No, what's this called? Tonight, right? No, there's no Unreal tonight, April. We are lacking too many bodies. You're free to do as you desire. We do have a patch on Tuesday, though. New Alliance raid. So if you haven't turned in the follow-up quest, make sure that you do that. Imagine being banned from a friend's Twitch channel and they block you on Discord, so you have no real way to talk to them. Last time I talked a year ago, you have no. That sucks, Antonio. That sucks. You think they had people standing in line outside and were No, they had a pretty long line, but it wasn't that bad. They processed everybody really quick. Wake up early tomorrow, spend all day cleaning and turn in early. That's a smart thing to do. Anyway, I looked back on our last conversations. You have no. That really sucks, Antonio. Team Bald Cap. You know what? Bald Cap for what's Mimi's choice? She's not telling me. She doesn't know yet. Sopes are a base, corn-based masa little disc that you put toppings on. She'll go for empanadas. She just. So that's 6 votes for empanadas. The sopes were winning for the longest time, but now it is the time of the empanada. Listen, I can make. So here's the thing. Maybe before you're turned off on the whole idea, I am gonna make some classical ones and then the tomfoolery ones. So first the pickled pork empanadas, and then the PBJ ones. Alistair, thank you very much. How's it going, dude? I have way too many Pathfinder assets open. But yeah, April, apparently LA, because it was held in Anaheim. So that's just a suburb outside of Los Angeles. It's a suburb of Orange County. Anyway, it was like 50 to 70 degrees, somewhere in there. Nice little range. RE9 Insanity is stupid. Listen, you're a beast to even try it. But yeah, no, there's a reason why I play those games on regular mode and then call it a day. Anniversary, we're mariachi band for this. We're not getting the mariachi band. Mimi had an eyeful yesterday as to what the Mexican weddings are like, and I think she was kind of grateful that there weren't any mariachi in Nova Scotia back in 2009 that I could have hired to bring them in to play "Happy Birthday" for us. That sure was something. The EVE announcement got me wanting to watch it again, so I tried turning it on last night, and halfway through the opening, your brain said, nope, it's a lot. It's heavy. But I need to actually watch it all and finally watch Neon Genesis Evangelion. Sir, get to the dungeon. Okay, I'm getting to the dungeon. I'm floor 21. I wiped on 131, Smoosher. I wiped, but thank you, Raven. I didn't know it was my affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Zabes. I had no idea. I don't fucking know. I don't keep track of this. I have been an affiliate for 9 years. Partnered not even once. Not even close. That's okay, though. We do well for ourselves, as is. Maybe one day. Perhaps one day. I was like, no wonder I couldn't see. When she goes, that really sucks, Antonio. Is it somebody that I know or just someone from another community? That sucks. I feel for you, man. I know what that's like. I know what that's like. Thankfully, the people that did it to me, I don't give a shit about. So it didn't really bother me too much. Go now, Franco. Hi, I'm here at Disney for Unreal. Let's fucking go. The Mouse Unreal. Stand in line Unreal. Can you stand in a line for an hour to get into the haunted house? How's it going, Franco? What you get up to, dude? What you guys do? Are we doing an EVA rewatch? Mayhaps in a Discord server? Yeah, we're gonna do it in my Discord as well with our people. So we'll catch up in time for that. Probably sometime in the fall. Just did Pirates? Gotcha. I've noticed. Well, I mean, that's before my time. But hopefully it's fun. What's going on, Levick? So how are we feeling today? Fantastic. It was all W's. Old. All W's, Levick. They knocked it out of the park. Phenomenal announcements. Nothing but positivity. Are there people out there doom speaking? Of course. But I don't care about those people. There was nothing but wins. Oh, that's really thank you for I don't know something? Yeah. Processing all the information, phenomenal. I'm excited for what's coming. I wish we had it now. Mama and I were watching it together, geeking out. It was fun. Yeah. I wanted to do a watch session. I was streaming the entire thing. Just because I wanted to still have a community thing for it, since you could stream it on Twitch. And we'll be doing the other two. Blood Sliders confirmed. Blood Sliders have been said to be, you know, they're going to have the conversation again. I do like how Yoshi P got up and unfortunately made the gesture of having a big butt behind himself on the stage. He was like, if you have it to out here, and I did like that the counter every single time was, yeah, but you have Xenos in the game. Xenos got a big old dumper. He's got big old swords. He's got long hair. Why can't we get it? Look, International Flight doesn't have plugs. That's unfortunate. I wonder if they have a plug for her Switch on her flight right now. She was upset that there wasn't one on her flight to Paris earlier today. Ooh, that's kind of weird. What airline was it? Hola, Naimi Mami. So my partner about your cold birth theory. She said she liked it, and then she proposed we renamed their planet to Wolbert. Somebody else mentioned something else, Livik, that what if it's not necessarily just like the fourth shard, but what if it's just the rest of, of that one person? What if it's like the remaining pieces that they've also been fighting and trying to do stuff and rejoin or, help out in what way they can? So there's possibilities there. Damianos, do you yes. He said to everyone to stop mentioning Xenos. Yeah, he said, I believe his last words on the subject were, I hate Xenos. Yoshi P literally said, where's the party at though? I didn't know it was my affiliate anniversary to really. I don't keep track of that sort of stuff. Positivity unless you play 3 of the 4 tanks. But I mean, I do play all the tanks. And that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't have to play in the evolved form. You can play normally. Sold older than Pirates. We knew this. Wow. Of the Pirates ride. Hola Iggy. How goes Disneyland? Mira, here goes the baguette para ti. This is only for Iggy. Congratulations on your nuptials, on your wedding yesterday. Iggy streamed it. The VOD's still there. There's a mariachi for 2 hours. It's good times. Thank you for las pelotas. I appreciate that. Pendejo, if you think I'm fucking up my stream, I didn't think you were. But mira, I appreciate you showing up. But hopefully you guys are having fun over at Disney. You don't use regrets were hilarious. It was pretty good times. She had her labor. She was in a line with a bunch of kids who were also gaming on their phone switches, and their father came over and said, "Time to put away the games." And she was like, "Me too." That's cute. Hopefully she's enjoying her traveling over on her way to Tiny Island. What's this video? Flash bang. Wow, I can't believe Cleo's sending me 7 TV links to emotes from Disneyland. I'm sorry, Cleo. I hope you're feeling better. Come on, 7 TV! 7 TV doesn't want to load yet. Yes, Nami, what can I do for you? You are still using Better Twitch TV? Yes, I use Better Twitch TV and 7TV. What's up? You're so fucking tired? No, Mira, dude, Mira, it's a lot. Mikukui, El Kukui himself. We should add this. What is this? Is this just Yoshi P doing the thing? I will look into adding stuff after the fact when I'm not on a timer. A wedding, yeah, Iggy got married last night. Streamed it on Twitch to the world. You doing the point? You're doing the point. Yeah, the designation of off tank and main tank, it doesn't mean anything. Let's not act like off tank never wasn't doing most of the work anyway. Main tank just stands there, takes a tank cluster. Oh no, I pop a cooldown. Okay, I stand here. Okay, I move a little bit over here. Off tanks have always done majority of the work. I don't know. I don't get, as someone who plays all the tanks and plays main tank and off tank. Oh, the memes are immaculate for sure. But there are people that are genuinely upset. This is a terrible room. About it. So it's not like the main tank is, oh no, I'm no longer, what, God, it's just, there's something there lurking underneath the surface of it that makes me kind of like, what's the real complaint here? What are you actually, what are you upset about? Because the off tank is the one that does most of the work. Ask me how I know. Iggy just stands there and then I'm running all over the place like a dumbass. Oh, I have to take my debuff over here? Okay. You regret nothing? Absolutely. Mira, it's your day. It's your weekend. Do it up, homie. You've earned it. Welcome to being upset and crashing out about stuff before. Yeah, we don't even have any of these systems in place. You don't even know what it means. You don't know what it means. We don't know what the kits are. We have no idea. And again, like the way they worded it from the beginning, the second they announced Evolved, I was like, okay, cool. This isn't like, you know, a bad thing. Like we're gonna be getting something that's different, flavorful. But the dooming had started almost immediately, and it's like, dudes, we have nothing. We know nothing. They said this might even change. Before we even really know the full extent of the combat changes is crazy. Cautiously curious, worried, okay, Val. Yeah, crashing out is crazy. Like I agree. Like I'm glad they did the panel afterwards, Cleo, where they actually showed off Paladin, Bard, White Mage, and what's it called? Dragoon, right? And they look fantastic, and they didn't look any easier, by the way. They didn't look at all easier. I don't know what any of this means because I haven't watched the keynote. Kind of takes away the novelty. That's fine. That's fair. There's stuff and things. Stuff and things. It looks neat. I think it'll play well. Give it to me now. I point out how Evolved Bard looks like a current summoner, and I'm just like, that's fine. Summoner is range drop right now. Like I said, we need the totality of it, right? Let's see what everything is, what we're gonna get, what it actually works like. So long 2-minute thing that I never obeyed anyway because I didn't know what it was. Yeah, I knew about it. They're just trying to differentiate, and it's fine. Listen, I think the bigger takeaway for me personally is, and I know I'm spoiled because I have a community that plays with me, and I'm severely grateful to them for doing just that, but you can find people to play with that aren't going to pigeonhole you into being this specific thing. Like if you don't find people, then make your own thing. I know that sucks. Trust me, as a raid leader, trust me, as a class officer, trust me, as a guild leader, as a community leader, as a community shaper, trust me, I get it. But a little bit of work pays off. Ooh, strength. Metaslay, I mean, there are going to be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of that. But it's all about, I know not everybody wants to do it. I get it. Not everybody wants to put in the work and they just want to join a group, and that's absolutely fine. It's your time. But if you really feel like being called an off tank for something you were probably gonna off tank anyway, then you know, make your own group. It's fine. Yeah, I leveled up. But it was so dry. I hope
my
the patch had
burrito is so
salsa.
dry. I hope the patch had salsa roja solo in 9 hands.
Excuse me, Nicole? Salsa what? What did Nicole just say? Gumby, thank you very much for that resub. Thank you for the 94 months. I will add your vote to egg. Main tank, sub tank. Yeah, but the words... Listen, if people want to get just stressed out over wording, that's on you. That's literally on you. I got nothing for you at that point. Man, I appreciate you, homie. Thank you very much. Mi hermano pantalones en fuego. By the way, the guitar rack looks fantastic. In range, we'll use dual pistols. I will hope so. I wanted unisongstress. I did not want a unisongstress, but then I saw some people talking about it, like, that'd be rad. That'd be neat. There's a giant turtle chasing me. Did you guys notice that Yoshipi was also wearing an ancient, like, a little ancient figure dangling from his belt? That could also mean something that's not normal. That's not something he's worn before. You hope to use a slingshot? You know what? I'd be down for that. Why not? It's a unique job, right? So it's not something that we've seen before, so we never know. Hear me out. Instead of getting double guns, we get double lunch boxes. Double lunch boxes. Hola, Finny. Sorry, I don't see some in chat, but you guys are being vocal, as you should be. Keep talking amongst each other. I'm seeing you're worried about the ping. Yeah, I mean, ping and servers are always going to be a pain, especially for the skills that require you to switch back and forth. You have to play the way I play and give it a minute before you fire off that skill. So your timer, yeah, I'm at 48 minutes. It's okay. You got plenty of time. Thankfully, this is only floor, you know, well, floor we're on 23. We'll be okay. And I need to clear more orthos. Yeah, Franco was saying that. I think Franco said you, him, and somebody else needed some orthos clears. Listen, Cleo, I like deep dungeons. I like deep dungeons. I like all of them. Not Palace of that's a fucking lie. Listen, your solo rain deep dungeon. Wherefore? Yeah, I've never done it before. I've only ever done group runs of Palace of the Dead, so I would like the achievement and the title Necromancer. So running it for that, you need all the dungeons, including the deep ones. I have. Ooh. Good luck. You gotta go do dinner. Enjoy your dinner, Levitt. Thank you for swinging on by. But yeah, no, a lot of exciting things. I should check Psyche's Discord for the 14 talk. I'm sure there's been some conversations there. We did Pilgrim's Traverse and some Potted. Smooshy, you said like 4 weeks ago, I'll contact you in 2 weeks about doing Palace of the Dead together, and now here I am all alone. Smooshy could be right here with his cat boy. No, he's a Aura now. Yeah, we're done with your AR Atma grind. Very nice. Atma grinds are no joke. Has it been long? Yeah, bitch, it has. I don't know. It's been like 3 weeks. Thank you for the streak, Finny. Please be on your way and enjoying Disneyland. A huge churro, but you need Finny. If you get a huge churro, it has to have the ridges because the ridges are where the flavor is, and if you don't have ridges, you have no flavor, and that's just apparently churro science from that hack at the cart who was besmirching the name of my smooth churro. I took it personally. Smooth churro, so that's what it is. Smooth churro, it holds just as much flavor as anything else. Are you a churroologist? I am. I am. I'm also very passionate about you. No! Fucking. I'm very passionate about churros. Wait a minute, I hear footsteps behind me. 2 minutes, sure. Churro is very good for me. Much easier to slide in. Excuse me. Yes. Alabe, thank you. I had no idea it was my partnerversary? Yeah, my affiliate anniversary. But thank you. I'm gonna say E. Yes. To slide into your mouth. Clearly. It hasn't loaded Cleo. Did Cleo send me a link to hack my account? Oh, absolutely, Cleo. That one's easier to add. Huh? Yeah. There you go. Wait, did it go through? It didn't show up in my chat. Yeah, it's added. Please enjoy Yoshi Point. What does the P in Yoshi P stand for? It stands for point. Let's refresh my. They made 7 chicken nuggets. Jesus Christ. Let me get my assets back up and running. Yoshi Point. Yoshi Point. The last we never got Xenos twerking. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, we leveled up. But yeah, we're gonna run some rollers after this. Brady is in the group because Brady needs stuff. I need stuff. Let's get stuff together. Hola, Zemri. This is actually last weekend. No, it's my affiliate anniversary. Who fucking knew? News to me. But yeah, it's been a pretty fantastic weekend. Mimi beat Chrono Trigger. Got to see the whole deal. Iron Mouse's performance was fantastic. Everything that came out of FanFest is positive news. Here's the thing, it doesn't have to be for you to understand that it's an overall positive change for the game. We don't know what it's gonna be like. We don't know what it's gonna play like. Wait, as the saying goes, wait until Berlin. Wait. See, Smushy gets it. Smushy knows what's up. That's right, Allie. Look right at it. It's right there. Yoshi P's like, that's what you all want, you degenerates? This is what you all want right here in North America? Do you think Japan FanFest is also going to ask for a butt slider? That's what I want? Mm-hmm. Someone actually gave Yoshida a bracelet saying that. That's cute. He's a good sport. He's a good sport, even if NA makes him... No, they're normal. Listen, butt slider is normal for NA. It's fine. They're normal. So, you have room? Want to do older leveling content? What do you mean older leveling content? Explain yourself. What do you mean? Because there's some stuff I need to do. They would think it, but they won't say it exactly. Exactly. Listen. You're never gonna get better if you don't ask for it. You're never gonna get an ass slider if you don't ask of the man on stage in front of 10,000 people and 60,000 people back at home. You want long hair overall? I think it would be nice. If they, I think here's the bigger takeaway for me personally from that. It's not, yeah, giving butt stutter. Obviously it is, but it's not just that. It's getting the dev team to pull away from, this is forbidden, right? This is taboo. We can't make this work. And maybe pushing for it by Yoshi P. Maybe gets them to actually, get down in the trenches and try some of that and see if it actually works or how it can work. Because if you never push for it, then if it's completely off the table, then they're never going to try it for it, right? Do you want long hair overall? You want overalls? Wow. But literally what I want is just for them to not choose one of the cooler hairstyles from the contest winners already. They're like ponytails and slightly longer hair. Yeah, I think just pulling the... I don't do 8-person Rolos, Geo, unless the relics force me to, because I ain't got time for that shit. My patience doesn't run that far. But I'll do leveling roulette. Uh-oh, that's a Minotaur. But leveling roulette, I do leveling roulette on a daily basis, or I would if I had people to do it with, so hit me up. If you need leveling roulette, I'll do that. So high level dungeons, I do high level dungeons and leveling roulette. Those are in my wheelhouse. What overalls made for long? Gumby, I'm not sure Yoshi can provide that, but you know what? Maybe. If you don't ask for it, you'll never get it, right? So light is very nice. So glad Captain finished your pace farming this week. Listen, we're not getting the relics until, when was it? They said in their little roadmap when we're getting relics. Was that September? I wish the Q&A was more Q and less demands. It would have been nice, I agree. But then, what kind of questions would you have gotten, right? Historically, we don't exactly get a lot of hard-hitting questions, and I feel like what they did say addressed a lot of things. But either way, getting it done out of the way, Shirakumo, is always the best way to go about it, because you can farm tomes freely. Push towards being prepared for the actual patch when it finally drops. Mostly in the right column, he just lost the gamba of his giant blow up dice. That's true. Can I have Shalatat's hair in 14? Just putting that out there. Intuition. I don't care about intuition. Bishop, he kept rolling the red numbers on the... He kept trying to rig it too. I think that was going to be one of the ranged weapons people called out. He kind of gave that away. Yep. I don't think he was hiding too much, but yeah. Thank you for everything. Manifest was weekly instead of daily investment. 2.5 drums gone. Yes. Those are two pretty big deals. And because it did get pointed out, like I was saying it on stream as it was happening, those are kind of World of Warcraft systems, which is fine. Every MMO borrows from each other. Let's not get super territorial about it. But it's gonna have ideally that 14 spin on it, the way World of Warcraft has been borrowing from this game for the better part of a decade. Which means, and he did mention that they're going to try and implement it, or at least are looking into implementing it, where if you finish your weekly log for the week and you missed one, you can go back and do the previous one, which would be fantastic. because WoW system, it has catch-ups in it for sure. But for the most part, if you miss out on a piece of gear for the week, that's it. Is it for that? Yeah. I think it's a good system. I think it's a good. I've been saying it for the longest time. Please steal all of World of Warcraft systems, not all of them. Don't give me Mythic Plus. I don't want that. But borrow from some of the stuff that they're doing, and add it to your 14 spin on it. You're being blatantly inspired by. Borrow some inspiration yourself. Just never capturing it, that's absolutely fair. We'll see what that system actually does in Berlin. I am curious as to how it's going to work. We know it's going to be the battle pass type system like we have now with the series pass that we have in PvP. PvP since Endwalker has been the beta test for what we're getting for PvE in Evercold, which is great. What's this for Mimi? Oh, thank you, Mimi. Yeah, I'll add them to Better TV afterwards. Better TV involves me going over there and shuffling emotes. Well, nobody is. No, otherwise I'm just sitting here. Okay. Absolutely, beta. But someone else has swapped to weeklies instead of dailies years ago? Yeah. And again, like talking about the hair and the butt slider, and not so much of that, but getting the team to move. What is that Spriggan doing? It's the Sky Spriggan! What the shit? That's a Spriggan that knows that the Spriggans are Iron Mouse's favorite creatures in Final Fantasy. But yeah, it's just getting them to acknowledge certain things, right? Acknowledging the fact that, okay, they'll try and approach again the butt slider, the long hair things, all that sort of stuff. It's been a hard thing apparently for them that they don't really touch because it's going to clip with all kinds of things. Okay, cool. They're going to look into it and at least try. They acknowledged a few times that the game is old and so are their systems, which is something they've never really said. So it was nice to hear Yoshi P actually acknowledge the fact that they know their systems are old and busted and it needs to evolve. And evolutions are just more than just the rotations. Evolutions are going to be to the systems, evolutions are going to be to everything. So I'm excited to see what they do in regards to all of those shiny new things. And how they're going to go about it. I think I was really surprised to find out how heavy a load the gun plates have on the server. Yeah. I think Rosa was talking to me about that earlier. And just how tied it is into everything else and how bad it is. Because I don't think any of us were aware. These changes are mobile slop. People don't know what mobile has been ahead of the game for MMOs. Obviously, like, they're not really MMOs in the traditional style, right? But they are. They've been ahead of the curve for how long now, Cleo? How long have they been ahead on how to interact with users and making systems that keep you on the gacha loop? The thing that didn't get anywhere near enough coverage that I want to see is the skins for skills. That just appeals so much. Give me an actual. Give me an actual meteor summons as a black mage, like the LB, right? Just full on massive fucking meteor being called down as a skin for, maxing out my battle pass or whatever. It doesn't have to be, like a Fortnite pass where you're dishing out all kinds of cash. I would love Evolved Summoner having different summons. Yes, we were talking about that. Or you turn into your summons, right? You literally turn into Ifrit and get a melee combo. Beta's already quitting. Turn into the primals themselves. You're a summoner. Summon a form of each one. Look, those are going to be regulated to actions they're removing, probably. But it would be nice to see. You know, we can, between now and Berlin, we have 2 months to speculate wildly of what we want. And who knows, maybe they hear it and they like, okay, you know, maybe we can pull that off. Now, weekly pass, he specifically said there will be no monetization. Yeah. He wants to know who Willie is and why are they Disney people eating his churros. You know what? You don't ask you don't ask Willie about his churro. That's a summoner, more like, I don't know what. Okay, I mean, listen, they're not going to do that, but I think it still would be neat if they need to do something with your summons. I guess is what I'm trying to get at. There's a reason why I don't do game development. It would be nice if they did something. Hola, Kira. Why would you pepper yourself? Because you're a seasoned player, Kira. Eggy, mira, pinche Eggy, don't ask questions. Just grab the churro, one in each hand. Dale. Churro eating contest. Who wins? Iggy, Franco, and Finny, and whoever else is there? Who comes out ahead in the churro wars at Disneyland? There's no more likely than Alexander. Optional content. Well, depending on the smooth. Disney is not abiding by the smooth shooter, unfortunately. Solo, why only using one skill? This is Pictomancer at this level. I'm sorry. This is all I got. If I could use more than one skill, I would. I have my Instacast. These are just AoEs over here. Franco is churro. Wow. Franco's losing. All right. Well, okay. Let's call an audible, Cleo. What if Franco and Iggy eat a churro like Lady and the Tramp with the spaghetti? Your little fairy on Iggy's scooter. Yeah, I know you mentioned last night that he's gonna stream it for you. You're gonna be there in Disneyland. From afar. Waitingless, churro-less, wow. Alright, let's see if this is better. They're all tied at one each. That's okay. Listen, you can't have a churro eating contest at Disneyland because those churros are likely way too expensive. They're way too expensive. Let's be honest here. Those churros are not going to be cheap. How much is a Disneyland churro? You get Damon's Q badge? That sucks, Kira. It is... maybe it's a little bit delayed. I think you can still get it. No, that's right. It was from watching the official stream, wasn't it? That sucks, Kira. I'm sorry. $6? Yeah, no. Listen, I ain't got it like that, so... I'm not going to tell the homies to... They'd go bankrupt. Just trying to have a churro contest. Thank you, Fraggle. I had no idea it was my affiliate anniversary. Hola, Tilly. Have you recovered? Are you well? All the news you've had. Thank you, Smoothie. I had no idea it was my affiliate anniversary. Things you learn when you go live. Who fucking knew? Not me, not this guy. Why are you asking me that when you know that? Brady, another friend, had another sub-theory to the whole Odin theory. Also, apparently, the song that plays in the trailer, the opening, is very similar in pace and the beat to the La Nocia song. I don't know if that has any implications. It's a weird anniversary to celebrate a little bit. You know how I was like, hey, I should spend the weekend catching up before patch, right? Guess I spent all weekend fishing. How did your fish journeys go, though, Smoothie? Did you, in fact, catch them all? Is it 13 expansion? I just can't prove it yet. It feels like, I mean, the infographic for the character that they showed is 13 infographic, right? There's also going to be 7 references. You can't tell me that that isn't Midgar. Midgar, by the way, it's a Norse expansion. Ain't no way it's not Norse expansion. Midgar. They literally had the city right there. Look at Midgar to me, yeah. So you can see it with the lava, right? They're talking about a Halo expansion. I got how fun ocean fishing is. I hadn't done it since they added some routes, whenever that happened. Yeah, they added Ruby. I don't know, was that Endwalker, Shadowbringers? I don't think we'll ever get a full-on 7 expansion. Again, they're not going to touch their what's it called? The flagship game of the entire company, which should, by all rights, should be this game. But they're not. We're never seeing Sephiroth. Don't get me wrong. I'm open to being corrected and hope that it is, but I don't see them ever touching much of anything outside of, look at this. It's inspired by. Here you go. Have Cloud's pants. Thanks. Will never be like nods or references. Yeah, I think 7 is just too much. It's too big of an IP in and of itself. I'd like a crossover event. Give me Tifa's outfit, you cowards. Advent Children, which is a superior Tifa outfit. I will not be taking questions at this time. Seven Part 3 will be 3 months after 8. That'd be nice. You want Tifa's hair? It's too long. It'll clip with your... It'll clip with everything. It's not allowed. But Tifa's hair, Tifa's outfits from OG as well as Advent Children would be a very welcome addition. Xenos could have Tifa's hair. He could. Sorry, you can only have Tifa's butt from Advent Children? Okay. Okay, sure. I'll take that. You like your flat butt? Well, that's why it would be a slider gummy, so you can keep it flat as you will, or plump if you want. Better to have the option than not at all. Another trial down, getting caught up. Nice, Gumby. How far back are you in the contents? I also think 16. That should all look like mother crystals. I can see that as well, Beta. I wouldn't at all be surprised. There's a certain couple of screenshots where I thought I was looking at the world in 16. Yoshi P also kept constantly alluding to, how come there's no snow? Why is there no snow? Yeah, because they're all up in the air, Yoshi P. It's in the trailer. My Dark Knight's word, it has to slide snugly between the character's ass cheeks while she walks around it, so be it. A sacrifice I'm willing to make as well. As in a trial, Cleo? That'd be neat. I think there's no way we don't see the world snake. The Cocoon Pulse World. There's too much there because obviously they take inspiration from other Final Fantasies, right? They take inspiration from a lot of things, but I don't know. I'm really torn between doing MSQ ASAP and holding off so I don't have to wait a full 5. Yeah, that wait sucks, Tilly. That wait is... 5 months is a long ass time between those, because you know it's gonna be mega cliffhanger city. All right, here we go. This is easy enough. This is just a Hydra. Nachos? No. Don't stand in the middle. That's it. That's the fight. All right, boss fight time. This normally takes me about 20 minutes. We're 40 minutes in. Fire first and then ice. So the reason why you don't stand in the middle because you don't want these AoEs to be in the middle when you have to, when it moves to the middle to fear you. That's what it does. Fire. Again, that's why you don't put AoEs in the middle because you have to stand there for a few seconds. If you're not in the middle, it fears you. You lose control for like 10 seconds. Congrats, you're standing in fire and ice, and now it's meleeing you while you're also in an AoE. Fire. And you really don't want to delay and stay in it because it gets really bad for you. Gotta say, trailer was giving Mad 16 vibes. Oh yeah, there were certain parts of it. I think they take inspiration from a lot. Obviously, it's Yoshipi, who worked on 16, and all that. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's design taken out of that game to expedite the process. It would just be smart. Oh no, reused assets. That's fine. It would make the game come out faster, right? If they close the gap for their content release schedules, then that's okay. At least the big ass crystals. The big ass crystal. You know what made me think it was 16, or at least it looks right out of 16, was the farmlands. There's a particular city in 16 that is... The farmlands are literally right out of that game. I wonder if we got permission from the director of 16. You probably have to petition them. I hear they're pretty good friends, though. I heard they're pretty solid friends. What did that put me at for things? I didn't get an increase. Did I? 69.74. Womp womp. You don't get the increases. You get plus 10 to both. With I think a 51 plus guaranteed. So it's much easier to get your points back and get those weapons. I mean, also have copium and just want an excuse to get Lightning's Valkyrie armor. I want also, you know what? While I'm here, I'd also want to, have a Final Fantasy 13 remaster, please. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be upset if we got that. I'm gonna run an expert first, and then maybe the other one. You know, 13, I enjoy 13. I enjoy 13. I think it got a bit of a raw deal because they're like, oh, it's so linear. Every fucking Final Fantasy is linear. You're on the tracks until you get your airship, and then you get to go do side quests, and then you go punch God. Final Fantasy. I'm like, there's no way they'd remake that asset like that just for just for a mobile game. God, Square Enix would though. I hope it's not. Make sure you get Mugo Tome event ends tomorrow. Nobody is down. Beta, you want an expert roulette? Punch God, cat punch God. As a reminder, you want to cap both tomes because this tome right here on Tuesday, you can upgrade your crafted gear from 770 to 780. So I want that. An expert roulette. This is level 100 expert roulette, Geo. So the other stuff has to be run in a little bit. If only I had crafted. I offered you crafted. Don't fucking bring that to my doorstep. I offered you crafted. I think you said you had somebody who's making it all for you and Lynn. Wait, make sure I'm on Paladin. Okay. But yeah, you'll be able to upgrade it with mathematics on Tuesday. Fun times. I'm still in shock that Shadowbringers is becoming. Yeah, I think we knew it was gonna happen, right? Just by the formula they had for it. Ah, shit! Let's go. Dawn Trail too hard. More like Dawn Trail goes too hard. What is there to craft though? I guess the 8.0 crafting gear. Listen, a lot of people, most people are still wearing the 7.4 crafted gear. And getting that to 780 will be nice. But yeah, we obviously we can't, outright know that they're going to do it, but imagine putting Shadowbringers, the fucking peak of that entire 10-year storyline, free. Have at it. Play it. There's no incentive greater out there now to try the free trial. I guess the most generous game trial. Yeah, I mean, World of Warcraft's free trial came out, like, I don't know, 15 years ago. And it's still up to level 20. Get fucked. Level 20! That's all you get. So it's an exceedingly generous trial, yes. That is still over 100 hours of free play time. It's incredibly nice. They certainly don't have to do it. They could have cut it off at Stormblood and then be like, okay, now give us money. But they, again, this FanFest has been nothing but W's. They're out here just taking the MMO box and shaking it. Just grabbing what we've been used to for so long in most MMOs and just like, no, we're gonna shake it up. I'm so glad I finished Mentor Roulette already because you're not doing Hades EX Mentor Roulette. Get in there. Get in there right now. I think they're giving away Shadowbringers. I am as well, but I'm not surprised because again, the pattern was leading to this. Like if you really milk the trial, you have like what 400 hours. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can keep just doing it all, right? Like there's no real stopping the con. You can just PvP all day, bro. You can just play the game freely for forever. Like you literally just can't just play the other bits for free. It's wild. Someone did SOS Sync with 2 people only. Wow, that's interesting. Pulling it off like that. Oh, sorry, buddy. It's okay. I'll self-heal back up here. Hola Rosa, thank you for the affiliate anniversary. Well wishes. I didn't know it was my affiliate anniversary. Literally no idea. Went live with a god. Uh-oh. I missed him. I kind of know that. Uh-oh. No, it's that area. It's a hiding. But is that his name? Whenever we see him, we kite him around. Just so you can hear the uh-oh. Ah! And I have a mate who did like 40 mentors on average every day. Jesus. That is a lot. I'll be real with you, Tilly. I did the math and how long it would take me if I did, if I was wild and I did 5 a day. I was like, nah. I'm good. I'm fine. I don't need those achievement points or that mount. Doing 40 a day is... That's more hardcore than I am. Well, fuck. What did you say, Anthony? I almost saw it. I almost caught what you said. Son of a bitch. You can't keep getting away with this. Whatever I did, day was 25, and I thought I didn't touch them for a month after that. No, I don't blame you. I'm mad. No, listen, that is, I respect it, but that's also a lot of work. Alright, this solo is beautiful, which is a full head of hair. Now I know you're lying. Now I know you are fibbing. And just fabricating was annoying. Gosh. Get inside the wheat dust. Pepper this. I would need a lot more pepper. We'll pepper all that. But yeah, no, just a lot to talk about. Definitely excited. Definitely want to get more information. Like there isn't any one thing that I would like more than anything else. I just want to more. Again, we'll find out more on Tuesday, right? Tilly sent me a picture of the portal that was shown for in-game for 7.5, and then the portal from the cinematic where we pop out, and it's Man, that sure is very, very similar looking. Treasure Best Star humming the Final Fantasy 8 music. This is the best time. I like this music a lot. I'm gonna miss it. This is the Dawn Trail battle theme. It's gonna go away once we get to Evercold. Oh. Look at that. Nailed it. Also in quality Q&A with Yoshi, we got hints towards one of the new job weapons, but which is it? Let's take it from the beginning. I want the double shield, double shotgun tank. I think that's too obvious of a hint from, as I call them, Ritalin. I think that's a little bit too obvious for how he normally does this. But oh, the night music. Gotcha. I don't know. Crossbow Hunter, maybe. They are unique too. They're not part of the, you know, what the old heads know about classes in Final Fantasy. So I'm curious. I'm open to anything. I almost said it could be geologist. I don't think that's what it is. Geomancer. You're just out there licking rocks. That's your class. I hope Whip, after Koji did on the search, after all the BDSM research he did, it's true. It's true. He did go through all the trouble doing all that research just for us. It would be nice if, you know, there was more payoff to it than just bits here and there. I dislike this pull severely because these dudes just keep AoEing me constantly and I don't like moving. I like how Brady has literally zero time for any of these AoEs bullshit and just stands in it. As we said before, they were hesitant on Whip because of our peers. Fucking our peers. Listen, let me tell you why that doesn't make any sense. Because people who want to RP hard enough are already modding the game enough to already have their whips and it doesn't matter. I play vanilla. I don't care about people mod. It's not my wheelhouse. Have at it. Make your characters beautiful. Most of them are. Some of them are. So that's a bit of a weird thing to be like, we don't want to do it because of this. Uh-oh. Right here. There it is. University, have you recovered, homie? I'm glad you enjoyed yourself as much as you did at FanFest, dude. Welcome on back. Ojalá you're doing well. You dodged the contract and you made some memories. It's easy to feel. It feels silly not to know. You're right, Brady. You're right. You're right. He was very dismissive of Whip when it was mentioned, but he was keen. No, I'm gonna hit for this. Dodged it. Was this in the Q&A? Because I missed it because I was watching maybe beat up Chrono Trigger as well as watching Iggy's wedding. Just feeling sore and tired, but I feel fine. Well, that's good. That's understandable considering how much walking one does at a fan festival. Right here is the tiniest spot ever. Right there. Well, it's not the tiniest. It's actually one of the smallest ones. Ah, yo, no, there it is. It's a safe spot for ants. I want to live my Belmont's live. You know, I want that for you. Also, for those that are interested, maybe potentially, also we don't ever know this because they never tell us in advance. But ideally, this Tuesday, Behemoth will open up again. So if you've been looking to make alts, again, RFC is open. It no longer has the limitations that were on it before. If you meet the vibe, I'll get you in. If you don't, well, I'm just not going to invite you. Nah. You go to UFC if you want, yeah. Can I be honorary? You already were, homie. But yeah, but Behemoth might open, go from congested to open and available. So what are those pants like? Those are nice pants. Look at a little bit of thigh. Failing the vibe check. Imagine failing the vibe check on someone that's been moderating on Twitch for a decade. I'm pretty good at picking up the vibe on folks. You can kick you never. This is Smish's character right here. He is still there unless he deleted him. Where is? Right there. At the very fucking bottom. Last logged in 3,096 days ago. Smisher is now like also by this is the funniest shit ever. But next to Owo Owo is Nick Richards. I don't know who that is. But their name is so like John Final Fantasy, I left them inside. What the fuck would that have even been? I don't know. Let's do the math on that. Yeah, I know, Beta. I wasn't trying to dox him, though. I know who Nick Richards is and the story. I just didn't want to, you know, outright say it. That's about 8.5 years ago. So that would have been Stormblood. That was right before Shadowbringers came out. It's been that long. Bro, what Dancing Green cosplayer was a living embodiment of the character? And listen, I saw him dancing. You see his outfit the next day, by the way? I don't know who they are. I don't know their name, but they were pretty rad. They were out there dancing. Who's that? I don't know. But they've been gone so long that I just left them in the guild before, during the Great Purge. Let's do Tender Valley, right? Tender Valley? Interesting outfit. What's going on out there? Listen. Butt slider. If Xenos can have it, so can we. There's a few names in there that I'm like, I have no idea who the fuck that is. It costs you 3 mil a day. No, mira, no, mira, shit, you got the fleet to handle, homie. The outfit that was basically straps. Yeah, which is an outfit from what's it called? From Dawn Trail. You saw it and you were stun locked. He looked good in it. $35 you and Fanfist. Appreciate that, homie. I mean, not thing, right? And I meant if you had a butt slider, your character's butt would be inside the neighbor's lot. Yes. Those are the 2B pants, Alistair, which you can get at level 80 if you run the near raids. You too can have 2B's outfit in this game. You're at 8 fleets? Jesus. Oh, I don't have that button. Excuse me, sorry. My bad. My bad. I missed my thingy. There's not like something I'll do easily. Quickly. I mean, maybe. You do have until January of 2027 until the next expansion anyway, so there is no rush whatsoever. The fuck is this? This is an MSQ dungeon. It's got the boss at the very end that hollows out the entire core of the platform and just leaves a little track on the outside that you have to run around on and not fall into the void and die like my entire group did the first time I ran this. And then that was at like when the bosses still had a lot of health. I was like, okay, well fuck me, I guess. And I just died too because I didn't want to try and solo it. I could have. Didn't want to. But yeah, we'll get going with map after this dungeon. I feel like Monkey's Paw is gonna curl, and 1% of the slider will be on the current size. That'd be fucking hilarious, I know. That would be actually... I don't think that they're gonna be able to give us a ton of booty anyway, but listen, some booty is still better than no booty. And also, if I can actually get the booty without having to wear these pants. So if you didn't know, these 2B pants literally make your butt bigger. It's not a joke. It's not memes. That's literally what it does. So you know. Thank you for the second pack, Cat. You're welcome. I would be open to wearing other bootylicious outfits, provided that the bootyliciousness comes from the model and not the gear. Those machinist AF pants from Memoria Miseria, mine. Give them to me now. Alright, don't be over there. Oh my god. The fish maps, the only person that, so it's ready, Shiro Kumo, leave my bodies down the clown, should be working, get it. I don't know who's down for this though, by all means, add. Snoosher, yes. And get up and log in, dale. Ándale. As a reminder, we're going to be doing our cooking stream not on Monday, the 4th, but we're going to do it on Cinco de Mayo, on Tuesday. Because Cinco de Mayo. What if I do 2 cooking streams? Nope. What if I... Nope. I could, but nope. Listen, I do 1 9-hour stream and all of a sudden I'm wanting to do more streaming. What if you fed Kawi more? I feed her plenty. What the fuck are you talking about? And there's literally buttermilk biscuits upstairs. There's a Costco box of cookies. There's pizza that I made her fresh with fresh made pizza sauce. There is plenty of sustenance for La Minis. She is cooked for on a daily basis whenever she wants food. Blink twice. Listen, well, she didn't get one today. I was gonna say she gets smoothies on a daily. Her diet is looked after better than I would say my own, but I look after my own diet pretty good. What I do, thank you very much. I didn't know it was my anniversary, partner affiliate anniversary. I'm sorry, I'm so used to celebrating partner anniversaries for my friends that are actually successful at this that I forget. That is a joke. I understand that I'm wildly successful. It is not lost on me, and I'm very grateful for all of you. Thank you very much for 9 years of coming back, hanging out, vibes. Be it 9 years or, you know, more recently. I'm very appreciative and very grateful. I just don't keep track of it. I know I was first wave affiliate back in 2017. But yeah. It's been a while. Like I was saying earlier, we are going to, of course, have a patch on Tuesday, so please be cognizant of the fact that there was a Alliance raid quest after the raid. If you did the raid and then just called it a day, there's still another quest to do. You have to go to Shaolani, and it's not much. But it's inventory quest, so make sure you get that done. I hate this boss so much. Who's gonna die? If you don't get to the very edge, you die, by the way. This isn't a 70% of the way there sort of fight. Ask me how I know. And also, yes, there's this thing. There's this bullshit. How you know I shouldn't die? Because I was over here. I was like, yeah, I'm so good at this. This is good enough. Nope, dead. Just fucking dead on the ground. Just ate it, unfortunately. No, hey, get back here. I was doing a combo. A combo nation. Look at you friend last night. I'm randomly going to be like, what's up, Luke? Congrats on 100 followers. We did it. Yeah, we'll do maps after this. Mops. The classic content that we do here on Sundays. That's so bad at the spinny hand direction. I hate it so much, dude. I have to literally EverQuest it and view from above, zoom in close, zoom in tight so I can see where I'm going. I am not a fan because I am terrible at it. That right there, what I just did, the way I did it so easily, so handily, that is a fluke. Do not believe it. It's a scam. It's a lie. 90% of the time that I do that, it's just like, what? They also mentioned they're going to be doing more maps, evolving content, so hunts are going to evolve. I don't know what that means, but I hope it means the end of the whole Coral Hunt Discord. Actively praying for the downfall of that organization. But I'm curious what they meant there with that. They obviously, you know, wait until Berlin. But curious how that field content fates. World content is all going to work out, but like anything else, they left me wanting more, which is a good thing. But I was already invested, so why leave me hanging? Why gotta leave me hanging like that? But all around, also I was excited that the festival itself looked good. The festivity that they chose to do, fantastic. The stickers, the dance floor, it just looked like a very good time, and hopefully everybody that was there very much enjoyed it. The Anaheim Convention Center staff were phenomenal. Just the chairs for days. It looked like I needed to stay here. Same. It can't be anywhere else. The venue is built for it. The staff is used to it. There's no reason to move it out of anywhere else outside of obviously what's it called? Being able to book it. That's your question. Are you how far I am in progress in MSQ? Oh, you have no idea. Fair. Good to know. You are progressing the pace, Gumpy. I have two alts, and I have no idea where they're at either. In the MSQ. I know my voice. Excuse me. There we go. We're back. Alright, this is just Ruby Weapon. Follow the butt crack. You'll be safe. See, it always leads back to butts. Return to booty. Oh. Nope, got it. The thing I didn't do was get food inside the event, but the ice cream was insanely popular. Yeah, I saw the lines for the ice cream. Here's my question, because this is very important to me, having been to Vegas Fan Fest that in 2023. Did they offer burnt ass pizzas for $15? Is that something I could acquire there? Burnt pizza for $15. They had legit food trucks. It seemed they did. It's California, it's SoCal. There's gonna be good food everywhere. Alright, which way are we running? Which way are we running? This way? This way? Yeah, this way. Get behind it, then get ready to move back the other way. No, what a dick. Get over here. I almost fell off the goddamn platform. Nah! I was trying to get to Brady. Brady, live! Don't worry about it, Zaves. I was trying to get over to Brady so I could save him, and I just... I need you to know that I've never fallen off during that mechanic. I've never fallen off through the hole. Have I? No, I haven't fallen through the hole. I am impervious to the hole. The texture here reminds me of brownies, and now I want brownies. I just bought us a 20-pack of Costco cookies. We're not eating brownies. Maybe next week. Hey, Brady, let me come stack with you without falling in. That AC blasting, wasn't it like 50 degrees out there? 50, 60 degrees for the entire fest? What does it look like? Oh, wait, come on. Why can't they be booty shorts for everybody? Look at that. Those look nice. The 60s, 70s and rained for a bit last night. Very nice. Great weather. You did Cheesecake Factory Thursday, a decent Sicilian place, pizza place on... Oh, you went to Sabato then? On Friday, and Denny's yesterday. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with those places. Ain't nothing wrong. Who the fuck is this bun boy? Get him out of here. Where's Varsity? Okay, for real, I didn't smell any... It would be really funny next time if someone walked around as an NPC that just hands people deodorant samples. Doesn't read party chat? Wait, what did I read? What did I miss? Besides beta going... You can't see never anymore? I know. Map time. If you want to drop from maps, this is your time. This is your time to leave. We were doing maps. Beta couldn't leave fast enough. What's my agreement on Ultimate is you mad, right? I have no dog in that fight, so whatever people want to call it, by all means. That can be for the Ultimate Raiders to fight over. By all means. Varsity has returned from the lands of Lalafell. We'll go with mine first because streamer luck and all that. This is over here by the orb. Maybe biased, but they did a damn good job. No, they genuinely, you could see it through the stream, Varsity. There were no people forced to sit on concrete in an area longer than the seats of rows of seats that they had, like they did in Vegas, because fire hazards and all that. So yeah, I think visually, and also just by hearing about what they were offering there at the FanFest as well, seemed to be a lot better than what we were offered to do in Vegas. Overall, it just looked like a much better FanFest. This is maps, have maps, know where maps go. Maps. I don't know if Dova's still there. If you would like to come for maps. The convention center and Square Enix, only a few small things I would change, but 5 stars for the event. Yeah, it seemed that way. You dome? Who dome? Team Baldcab? Forever, Antonio. Bald. I need to shave my head. I didn't shave my head today, so I gotta shave my dome. My dome is a little bit of the fuzz. That was me 5 minutes ago when that Hulk came out of nowhere and needed you across the city. For the streams, this year's fan fest, yeah, it looked good. Like it genuinely looked like, again, the activities looked solid. The handing out stickers, it feels like whoever was in charge or whoever was doing it took notes from last FanFest and what people wanted. The sticker trade is rampant at FanFest, by the way. It's one of those things that people like to do. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people partake in it. So it was nice to see them lean into that a little bit and have that be a thing. So did they even have a battle challenge? I haven't heard anything. I don't think there was. I think they might have skipped that in order to give people somewhere to sit and the other stuff at the venue. So it turned out fantastic. I don't need a battle challenge. Though there was that one person who brought a laptop and was doing one of the ultimate raids in the hallway. They remoted in from the convention center to do an ultimate. Now, previous FanFests have had battle challenges. They just don't offer you much of anything as a reward. They say, "Congrats, you did the trial." We had one at 2023 and 2016. They haven't done the shirt thing in forever. The current thought was it's expensive to run it, and the patch being on Tuesday might have led to it. Yeah, I think patch timing might have led into it as well. It was for they were doing through. Jesus. All right. If nobody else wants to come along, Dova, if you're there, let me know. Smoosher, if you want to join, there's room for 3. Hola, Nami. Is that Lara Croft herself? Nami? They're 0.3% in rage. Jeez, that's so close. I'm going here for my map. There are room for 2. Oh no, there's another group here. That's fine. I don't care. Man, you can come along if you want to. We have a lot of bodies, but there's room for you if you so desire before I hit this button. Fight them? No! We wish them luck. There are no prerequisites for this. Just having access to the zones is it. All you have to do is be able to port in here. What's going on, Lumiere? Welcome on in, dude. Nice MSQ badge. What the fuck? So, okay, I guess we're going. Whomst? Wait, no, I'm a tank. I don't want to be a tank for this shit. I'm the wrong tank. I don't want to be a paladin for this gross. I want to ask something about. Go for it. Ask away. By all means. The free trial, yes. What do you want to know? When will they drop Shadowbringer? They will never. I think it's this Tuesday. It might be this Tuesday for Shadowbringer. So it should be on Tuesday with the big patch. They're going to drop it. You said you an invite? Alright. It has to be after this poll. But if you come over to Living Memory to Arrow, Leonode Arrow, we can grab you there. Make sure you roll on this stuff. Yeah, so it should be Tuesday. Where are you in the patch, in the game, in the free trial? I can't believe Brady sniped my hole. But yeah, it should be Tuesday, and you still have all the way through Stormblood. So you haven't done any of that. You can still get up to Stormblood. That's still a solid 100 hours. Our whole comrade. You're right. Yeah, Demi Azuma, gotcha. Damn, dude, good job, shit. Yeah, so first of all, fantastic job on BA. I cleared it once, and I was like, nah, I'm not going back. But yeah, no, it'll be on Tuesday. So we have a big patch. The servers go down tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific, which is 11 p.m. Eastern, midnight Atlantic. So, and then they come up 7 hours later. In the 10 DA achievements, I wanted you to come up, but my strength of will is low. But I would like it eventually. Alright, please let me change to warrior after this. Good. Listen, I play Paladin in dungeons for the achievement, not for because I like Paladin. It's a much better class now. It feels much better than where it used to be. But I do prefer Gunbreaker Dark Knight over these two, over Paladin and thing. Dragon 23 for his very nice. I want it. I want to get back in there. I want the stuff for the relic, but my thing is that I'm not super comfortable with the fights because I don't remember them at all. So I feel like I would be a what's the word? A nuisance, a dead weight. I feel like I wouldn't provide, even though I do have BIS, free, maxed out gear and all that. Reliability. Yes. That's a better word. So the Scorpion Harness body for glam still. Yeah. I mean, now that I've done with big fish, that I have all but 5 of the big fish. By the way, one of the stupidly rarest fish is going to be up on Tuesday morning on patch release day. By our holes combined, Brady, maybe we'll get through here. I mean, there isn't any XIV. Yeah, I'm also a different player than I was back in 2017. So, yeah. You took a break because Palace of the Dead broke you. That's totally fair. I just wiped on floor 131 solo a couple days ago. So I get it. I understand. But, yeah, no, it's coming back. You get full access to Shadowbringers. It's going to be good times. Good times. But the big thing is not getting people knocked off. Yeah. I honestly, listen, once I'm back in the full swing of Eureka, I'll hop back in there. And then, yeah. Thankfully, I did so much of Oculent Crescent, of the OC that I don't really need a ton from OC. Achievement point wise, I am an achievement hunter in this game. I am closing in on 28,000 points. I'm halfway there through this current 27,000 thing, so I'm gonna do this sequence. I need a shitload of budget in OC still. Yeah, I mean OC is just farming gold, right? To get your armor, to get your upgrades and all that. Which is fine, because it's better than the Eureka system. It's the same system almost entirely. But yeah. It's like level 1 on everything. Oh, gotcha. I mean, thankfully it's not a lot of work to level up in thing. Certainly it can go by pretty quickly. I think I've maxed out 11 jobs. I maxed out everything that was there when I did it. Just a quick heads up for my map groups. It is free for all. Once you get one big item, you're out. Biggest item is of course anything from the Yan thing, the minions, or that Colossus. Don't really care, but honestly, you get something that's nice and everybody gets something. I run this so the homies can get goods. I'm getting some of the stuff from OC on Tuesday. I think so, Brady. Which is, kind of glad I waited a little bit. Don't get blasted by the lasers, by the way. Ask me about my 15 math. Okay, calm down. Showing off with the 15 mastery buff. My buff was at the cap when I stopped doing it. Uh-oh. I want a gimme cat mount, by the way. This right here as a mount. I would pay cash money for this. 100 million gil. Do it. I'll buy 2. I don't have those. Neat. They need to add another gill sync. Yeah, no, not just another gill sync. They need to add a good gill sync. Those other mounts were terrible. I mean, they're not terrible. They're whatever. They're not exactly, you know, I'm not writing home to my mom about, oh my god, mom, look at this mount. It doesn't even have to be mounts. It could be anything. Please appeal to my vanity. Make it something juicy, something unique. That's they're never gonna make something unique because they don't want people to feel like they're left out. Is that how much gil you have? I mean, I guess. It shows how much gil you're just spending on dumb shit. You know what I do that with? Uh-oh. I do that with, I was gonna say, uh-oh, got him over here. Do that with your glamour. I have a level 12 chest piece. Yeah, sure. If you haven't had, please drop it on the tank. Please. Don't make me run around with the boss. Just come to me with said monster. I will fight it for you. Otherwise, get blasted. Yeah. You don't really hear those meows of the black mage out in the middle of nowhere. There's a big old XIV about to go off, by the way. Yeah, there it is. Hey, where did Thunder go? It needs to buy them. I mean, I don't need them. I'm never going to use them, so I haven't bought them yet because I don't need to drop all that gil. Isn't it like 150 million gil or something like that? I forget how many there are. I think there's like 3 of them. Oh, cost 11. The neon bike was good. That was a good gil sync. That was. I take more of that. Something you can buy for your alts as well, right? That was. I'm down with that. I would definitely fuck with that. And enjoy that greatly. Stuff along those lines would be nice. Oh shit, Brady! Thank you, Brady. This gets me one closer to an achievement. So I think I called the Hildy bike being a mount, and we're getting it. Hildy bike? You mean the most recent one from the shop? Please kill in sequence. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my body. Oh, double my body. I'm immune. Fuck this. The panic button. Oh, that's gonna suck for me. Okay. Did I get it wrong twice? Sure. I'm a forward. Alright, let's pay attention. Alright, this is an easy one. This paladin baiting for those counters. How dare you? That's not even in the game yet. How many people do you think are gonna agree for that and just get blasted? Yes? Yes. You did it. Congrats on your Mount Gem. Haircut? Alright, Brady says haircut. I say Mount Gem. What's it gonna be? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Oh, I got one. Good luck. Actually, decent thing. Really, though. Why do you still hear people walking on the platform when I'm outside of it? The super long load screen. Let's grab the. Brady, I'm glad you snatched my hole. Good stuff. Let me see. Always, I'm a selfish lover. Alright, I'm 2 away from getting 20 level 5s, which is what I want, because that's a lot of points there. I have a new emote to taunt the cube. We do. The Shantoto one. I'm now eat chicken in front of the cube. I need to install the code for that. No, I'm okay. I need to change the path to warrior. I can't believe I did this to myself. I'm asleep. I'll see you in 4 seconds. We're returning to 14 resistant. So what was it that made you stop? I guess would be the first step, right? Obviously there's been a lot of hype over it this weekend. We are getting a brand new patch here on Tuesday. Game is currently in a pretty good place. I am a big fan of Dawn Trail, not necessarily the MSQ, but certainly MSQ was fine. It was Stormblood era levels of good for me. But everything else that they did with it was absolutely incredible. I can't do it. I gotta do it inside. Expansion has been fantastic. The content that they've given us has been really, really good. And we have this next expansion coming out in January. So if there are any questions that you have, by all means, feel free to ask. We can cover any information you might need. Rainbow to start? Yeah! Not at all a waste. You know what? We'll give it the same technique as before. But yeah, game's in a good place. I know there's some discourse about the merits of the most recent expansion, but it is a pivot point onto the next bigger story. And I found that they did a very good job. Not perfect for sure, but they did a very good job. For me personally, Dawn Trail is second only to Endwalk. Sorry, Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers! For the totality of the expansion. Like, they really, Dawn Trail was meant to be AR2. Yeah, they kind of nailed that, I feel. I don't think they did a very bad job with it. Are there some things that would change? There's a couple things that would change. But very, very happy with the expansion. Tilly and I will fight people on the streets over the merits of it. Very much enjoyed it. So excited to see what comes with Evercold. I'm gonna call it EverQuest. I know I'm gonna. The Ever at the front of the name is just messing with me. It's a miracle I haven't called it EverQuest yet. It's gonna happen. I could have gone a whole new cast. I mean, that would have been nice, for sure. I have been pro Scion juggling for the longest time, so I'm on board. Maybe we'll see some of that with this expansion, with Evercold. We did only see what's-his-face pop out of it, right? With us. So maybe this is the expansion where we finally get a little bit of a adjustment there. A boys trip only? Well, Harley isn't a boy, so. Listen, Estinian, us, and Halmy, let's go. Bring Halmy along. Oh, but you see, I might finally get a proper Tartan kill glam. Low chance, but non-zero, non-zero. I mean, it might actually, if it happens at all, Brady, ever, this is the expansion where it kind of has to happen, right? We can meet a thing on the side, that's true. How about this? We find Fordola on the other side. Fordola Copium. Let's go. Fordola is there. Fordola is doing work. And we get to hang out with Fordola in the search of means to help out Arenville. I thought about all the Vikings. Yeah! I mean, it looks pretty... There's no way it's not... the Norse expansion. All the imagery is there. It's just like genuinely would be shocked if it was at least a segment of it is going to be that, right? Because they're probably going to split us up like they normally do. In what way? Oh, I don't got the expansion. I couldn't tell you. Para lemon, happy Skywalker reskin undone. Brady, don't give in to despair. One day we'll get our dungeon diables. It's not today, not this fucking expansion, but I already got that. Good luck. But thank you, I didn't know it was my. Eat that fried chicken. Get that fried chicken, yeah, buddy. This is not that day. This is not that day. I heard that in Aragorn's voice. Speaking of Aragorn, if you haven't Aragon and followed Maximilian Powell, there's a follow button right there in the chat. Playing some Metaphor with Fantaggio, streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, sometimes on the weekends, when and as you can. I just got kicked out for my stupid fucking joke. Go follow Max. Thank you for the raid, homie. Thank you for the stream. Do I don't think I think my next map that I have is a Brashi map. So if anybody else has maps, load it up. Sheepy proximity buff.
Harriet!
Jesus.
Hey Solu,
Yes.
did you know in this scene where you get kicked out of the map, Max actually broke his toe? That scream is real.
I hope Max didn't break his toe. Neobodies is real close right here, so we can probably go to that, unless there's somebody else right here. Shirokumo's is also down south. Okay, Shirokumo's, I guess. And then we go around. Thank you for the biddies, Arche. I hope Max has in fact not broken their toe. Little Nook girl, the one and only. Mael. Hola, Husbando. Husbando, why, is there a lore reason why you changed your name color? I dig it, but I'm curious. Nothing, you cannot change your color? Uh-huh. Go back right now. No reason, that's fair. You just want change in color. I don't know anybody with that color for their name on Twitch, so you will definitely stick out. That color now belongs to you. You stand throwing. Neurodivergent panic. It'll be okay, Beta. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Quick, everyone, change your color. Why would you do this to me? It's okay. It'll be fine. Yeah, hole. Let's go. Damn, Allie's fucking quick. I didn't even see her. No, my ID. Now Allie knows that I'm a nerd. How unfortunate. She fix your portrait. Let's see. Oh, it went away. She locked out. I was curious what it would display if I changed it to white, and it shows gray for me because you have it in night mode. Got you. I have it in dark mode, so it really pops with the white. Oh my god, the cookie fairy brought me a cookie! Chat, do you want some of my shortbread cookie? Alright, chat, this is your cookie right here. It's shortbread. I'll have to eat it for you though. And also, by the way, we're getting new. You're lucky you went over there, Varsity. Oh no! Zemi, that was for you. Never say that I don't provide a service. I'm sorry, I'll pop up for down here. We didn't see it. Varsity got down to 10% because I don't know. Somehow he took damage. You barely survived. That's true. But survive you did. There you go, Ali. More shortbread for you to go with your new wing addiction. Where'd the music go? Takes you back to when you first played it after the relaunch? Yep. Especially some of these older songs, right? Because you don't necessarily... Obviously the Dawn Trail songs are all new and whatnot, but there's still some content that has those older songs, so it's always... It's kind of nice. I kind of would like some newer songs for like PvP and whatnot, but I mean, they're bangers. They sound great. Bars playing Gunbreaker for EC? Why so? Does he not want the responsibilities of being a main tank? Is he shirking his chores? Coward. Listen, main tanks, I wouldn't call it easier, but it is the simplest usually. Like I was saying earlier, off tanks are traditionally, for most content, 8% content, are the ones running around, debuffs, having to handle mechanics, whereas the main tank has, as the main tank, the responsibility of positioning the boss, moving to the right locations, and all that sort of stuff. So I don't understand. Listen. Is it machismo? Is that the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for here? It doesn't diminish you being an off tank. You are doing more important work. Well, different work. That's equally as important. Don't bunk me, Wolfie. His fate was chosen for him by Fanfist Goer. Gotcha. Okay. I did see that the little thing that he got, he posted it on my Discord. I'm gonna go with cover job, but I don't know about being a Reaper. Just not enjoying it. You had a bad joke? Live. Okay, all my jokes are good jokes. How dare you? So far, the difference between main tank and off tank in terms of damage skills is one GCD and one type of tank busters. There you go. And we don't even know what this kit's gonna be. Like I said during the live stream, they seem to be giving a lot of what's it called? Support to classes, which is great. People wanted support classes for a while, right? So this is, I'm assuming off tank is gonna have stuff along those lines. Which you could make the argument, obviously, both tank roles are super important, but every role in the raid group is important. It seems like they're going to give off tanks more ability to support the entire group. It's cool. That doesn't diminish you as a tank. Oh. My cooldown. I know why people are mad about main tank versus off tank. Main tank alpha Chad versus beta Chad. I don't think you're off the mark. I don't think you're off the mark on that. And also, just go play Reborn and have. Here you go. Play Reborn and have fun. Wild, I know. Teleportation is probably going to be more fun. I'm excited to see whatever they cook. Seeing as Mr. Prime did PvP, yeah, no, it's going to be good. Ain't no way it's going to feel. I mean, it might be. You know, I think the thing they said again importantly was both things are viable. You don't have to play in one or the other. It's all viable. Play for fun. If you're in a group that is trying to force you to play something you don't want to play, find another group. There's a lot of people that play this game. I can't believe Varsity did this to us, Ali. Can you believe it? We were right there on the cusp. I could have had my achievement right now. The plural. I can wait for the party finder groups that are evolved, advanced only, whichever gives the 0.5% more DPS. Yep. Majority of people who put like, you know, insane eye levels on content, and that tells you what groups not to join. Get him, Ali! Get him! I think we had one up here, up north, and then one down here. No, my credit score, no! I'm gonna have to change countries again. I forget. Let's see. Varsities is where? Varsity is way down south. Okay. Credit score gone. Allie just dumped my credit score a few points. I'll never get the house. But yeah, no, I mean, again, we're gonna be mixing up everything, right? So with the changes to Party Finder, Duty Finder, where it's gonna be an entire region, so all of North America is gonna be in one pool. Hopefully that's the same for you know, front lines. Then that way I can snipe Varsity when he's trying to front lines. Allie, but please, Allie, don't shoot me. If you see Harley out there, just, you know, look the other way. It'll be fine. Hola, papi, buenas tardes. Welcome on in. How are you? Did you hear all the FanFest stuff? Did any of it look good to you? We've mostly been chatting about FanFest and all the stuff that's coming our way. Also, Allie, if you want to join, there's room for in the group. If you so desire. There's the sound of butt cheeks clapping away in fear. That must be so. It's true. It's true. I don't want that. You return to brain. Okay, gotcha. Make sure you roll on the loop, please, that we may enter the hole. You ever sad about buffing people about the bus going away? The breaking of the 2-minute deal? Yeah. You're intrigued by it though? Yeah, I mean, obviously we still have a long ways to go, right? We have to see more of the kit. We're not going to get the whole kit until the expansion launch. I'm sure the media tour will have more info on that, but even at the media tour, they still are willing to change things, right? I don't know if we're getting a media tour. Probably. There's plenty of time for it in December, January. Sorry, not January. December. November. November seems a little bit too early after FanFest, but maybe they are doing away with it. They did invite a few content creators for FanFest, so maybe the budget went there for that instead of inviting all these creators and flying them out for a media tour. But honestly, I'm okay not having a media tour as well. I'm okay. I really don't want a media tour this time. I'd be fine without it, unless I get invited to it. I'm not. I'm not. You don't want it to be. What do you mean, Al? You don't. It does tend to be. Though I will say, last time they did invite a couple people that weren't raiders, and that was great. But I do dislike that they only tend to invite those types of people, which granted they're also some of the bigger creators. But why don't they invite Fruity Snacks to go in there and ask questions about fish and the the content that people play. They did say at FanFest that I think 20% of the population clears the tier or raids or whatever. Yeah, I think the stat was 15% on NA. Invite me to the mini tour so I can ask Shippy why he has a bug in our houses listening to our ideas. You know what, Freddy? You're right. You're right. But yeah, they didn't, and obviously there was a reflection of that with even the people on the panel, right? It was nice to see a wider variety, more representative of the player base. I don't know if it'll be a virtual media tour. Are there any? No, hear me out. There's no media tour because they're gonna spend a lot of the budget that would have been on media tour to get more eyes on the game at the Video Game Awards. The Video Game Awards already tweeted out, or on the other Blue Sky thing, about Evercold. So maybe they'll invest the money in that rather than on a thing. No, I gotta insert that. Got it. Mosquito. I don't think that's what you call blue skying, but maybe. But maybe they just skip the media tour in favor of advertising on there instead. It makes sense. get out there and ski, ski, ski. Please no. Actually, please remove advanced. It allows too many people to try raiding. Matter. I was talking with June, and he said Media Tour would be so much pressure because it's basically double jobs. Yeah, where's Varsity at? Where's Varsity? What are they, Varsity? Oh, who did that to Varsity? Wow! I can't believe. Dang. Hey, do we get? Look, we got some lightning. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Murdering you was not my intent. It was me with a tank buster. You talked to Amanda earlier, and she wants to go gung ho and be on content for AC. That'd be nice. She's been kind of gone for a while. It would be nice to see her there, but obviously busy. Varsity, I would like to formally apologize. I didn't think you'd actually die. I would appreciate it if next time there's one of those tank busters that you would pop a cooldown. I want one following. I want them to take an expansion off doing Media Tour. Let me get over here so I can actually read this. That pile of cats always cracks me up. After we made a tour or giving out packages and reevaluate the actual worth of doing so and who they do business with. I think that'd be a good idea. I'm not a fan of some of the people that are brought there. Not because, oh no, just, some of them are really just not like good people. Obviously, in the past, they really brought in a lot of folks that, and you know, that's the way the machine works. Pushing negativity gets you engagement gets you views, so be more negative. And there's certainly a few content creators within 14, Arthur who do nothing but push negativity. So it's like, I'm okay with not having a media tour. I'm okay with them not having a media tour. Console Legend, already got one. I'll pass. Kefka's dropping mine on Max's birthday to add a third ultimate clown to the ring. I love that for you, Brady and Max. I'm reading what Brady said in chat. Wonder what title it'll give? Mad Dancer? Another item on the docket to discuss if having Varsity watch the new horror series based on Junji Ito, Bloody Smart. I mean, I think that's a yes. You got kicked out for talking shit. But yeah, Varsity, I mean, I think considering the timing of it, and the fact that they did, I mean, they've done that before, where they have, you know, brought in people for creators for FanFest, or, you know, handed out some passes. Your bet is Jester's Legend. That'd be pretty solid. That'd be pretty solid. But yeah, I think it'd be nice, considering just the state of, and it's mostly a echo chamber within social media. But goddamn, is it annoying to... Everything I have learned about people like that has been against my own will. Just because, by virtue of being a content creator in the 14 category, it's like, okay, what bullshit is... So, yeah. You know, I've never been like a ride or die positivity person. When it, I mean, my measure, Cleo, is just don't be a dick. It's not that high of a bar. Like, you don't gotta be super positive. The game is not beyond critique. There's a lot to critique. Let's see, positive person when it comes to the game, but I got genuinely exhausted by the amount of negativity expansion. Yes. Yeah, it's been severely bad, this expansion. You don't need to be a dick, just take dick pics of your character, excuse me? Excuse me? Huh? Yeah, like it's been pretty severe, and it's been, to your point, Cleo, because I've hit the saturation level as well, which is why I lost my best friend, because of that. It's just for the dumbest, smallest things. Like, it's not even for like anything. Oh yes, okay. It's just like, Jesus Christ. Surely you're done complaining about this one thing 2 years later. I'm about to go make a Twitter post. I'm gonna unretire from Twitter to go post about my lack of portal here. Oh, was that Varsities? Of course. But yeah, no, I wouldn't mind more middling, opinion-wise, creators. It's been a pretty bad echo chamber. It hasn't been. I haven't seen much in the way of good discourse. My favorite video about Dawn Trail is still Jesse Cox's video and his review at launch, where he touched on some of the negativity or things that are worthy of critique. Because goddamn, are there some in the MSQ for Dawn Trail? And just gave a well-balanced review. It's not that hard. By the way, Jesse was robbed at FanFest. And when he slapped the shit out of Mr. Happy's ice cream cone. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just toppled the hell out of that ice cream cone. But if you're just the type of person who can't, create content without, dipping heavily into that negativity, like, okay, you don't need me to watch you, because there's gonna be plenty of people who want to watch you anyway, and it is beyond me as to why. Oh, corduroy. I'm a mid creator. Get me in there. Let's go, Max. You'll slap. Excuse me, but I don't have a happy cone. You leave Mr. Happy alone. How dare you? You posted homemade Yoshinoya. Hay que ver. Say less husbando. Ooh, smoothie. Oh, pozole. Let's fucking go. Mira, you got the cabbage and the radish. Oh, Fever's fucking chicken fried rice. Husbando, that looks so good. Damn. I like how your meat is in focus and kind of out of focus as well. Beautiful meat shot. Yeah, so mira, pozole. If I could get hominy cheap here, it's $19 a can for hominy here. I would have more pozole. So please have a third bowl on my behalf when and as you are able to. But mira, pozole is so delicious. I was able to have pozole again because of Ray and Nami and Flynn. Through their shipping prowess, I was able to taste the soup of my people. There's so much leftover, just thrilled. Yeah, no, look, listen. You get that lemon in there. I don't know if you had lemon in there, but some lemon and the little radish and the cabbage. Delicious. General Pixie did one right by the door into the van. Let's see. Not trying to host a meet and greet next to the entrance. I'm sure if you try that, you get shuffled aside by the staff. Staff tend to be very on the ball about that because of fire hazards, and LA tends to take that pretty seriously. Has to go outside? Yeah. Yeah. Usually the best place I found for those type of meet and greets are by the food court and the bathrooms. Those are generally the good spots. Like Jesse and even Baldo were doing ones outside. Who's Baldo? I thought I was your Baldo. Are you cheating on me, Varsity? Okay, yeah, Mr. Happy. I remember going to his first meetup, and there was like 10 of us. Yeah, no, I mean Happy's fine. I never consumed his content, but he's good. A couple of things here and there, but nothing, you know, worthy of scorn or anything else. Everybody has a different journey as a creator. But yeah, no, he's certainly one of the people that should be propped up more by Square Enix and supported then. In regards to creators at events. Like he was fun at the thing that they hosted. I lost contact with the Disney people. Michael got to them. No! I can't believe they would do this to you, Cleo. I'm so sorry. I can't believe Varsity stole your word for you. Read down the metaphor because the Max, do it. Do it. He was talking to me about the area that you were in, Max, and the difficulties therein, but it being worth getting through. It's cool, but it was so long. Mimi's very excited for the rest of your playthrough. I've never played this game, but I played WoW. Is this MMO worth? Yes, I played this game since 1.0 and then in 2.0 when it was re-released because it was terrible. And I've also played World of Warcraft since vanilla. Yes. So first of all, Dr. Soda, welcome on in. Second of all, there is a free trial, so you don't need to spend a penny on this game. The free trial goes up to level 80 on Tuesday. It's going to include probably it includes in almost the entirety, not all of it, nearly all the entirety of the first story arc that they put us through. So you'll get the base game, the first expansion, Heaven's Ward, second expansion, Stormblood, third expansion, Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers is the big deal. That's like the peak of the story that's told there. This is a story-based MMO. I know recently WoW has tried to delve more into that, and if you have played WoW recently, WoW has taken a lot of themes and even content from this game and WoWified it. Obviously every MMO shares content, that's just the nature of the beast. So you'll see some familiarities there. The storytelling in this game is incredible. It's probably it's the best Final Fantasy story that there is. Classes, you can play everything on one character. So you can play every single class. You want to play a tank, you can do them all. DPS, melee DPS, ranged DPS, healers, casters, you name it. You can do it all on one character. I do believe you have to get to like level 10 in order to unlock other classes, but easy enough. And again, there's no cost to you whatsoever to even try it. You can literally get like over 100 hours of gameplay, if not even more, just for free. Yeah, crafting and gathering in this game. If you've played Dragon Wilds and then into War Within and then Midnight, then you'll see that the crafting is what they did. They snatched part of the crafting from this game and added a lot of RNG to it. This game, the crafters and gatherers are their own classes. Their own classes, their own skills, their own stories, their own quests, everything. Is it called Dragon Wells? Did I fucking call it wrong? Listen, I don't forget Dragonfly, the fucking dragon one. That expansion, I liked it. But yeah, like I said, I would say yeah. Again, there's no penalty for trying it. You download it, you play it, you'll see you like it. It starts off a little slow because it is a world building expansion at the very beginning. With ARR is the base 2.0 game, which is what was re-released. So there's that. I know a lot of people say, it's fucking terrible. It's not that bad. If it's your first time playing through it, it's not that bad. It gets a little slow here and there in the mid-30s, but then it picks back up, and it just doesn't stop going until Endwalker. It literally just keeps ramping up for several expansions. But yeah, I think it's worth it. Again, I've played both games a lot. I enjoy me some MMOs. And there are some changes coming to this game in January that are going to make it even better. That's not our dude. Yeah, they're streamlining the game a lot in regards to abilities and all that. So even if you start now, even if you go mega hard, you'll still have new stuff and everything to do later on. I should play during Dragonflight. I love Rathian, and he's Azeroth's #1 bratty bottom. You know, I've never heard him be called that, but you're right. You're absolutely right. Have you ever done the opening tutorial that they added with Dragonflight, where he's literally tied down in chains? I have another map elsewhere if you're following with that. You helped Rathian and all I got was an orange cloak. I could do the other ones as well. But yeah, game's worth it. Game's fantastic. Game's free for over 100 hours before you can literally play every single class up to a point because they're limited by expansion. Crafters, gatherers, all of it, whatever you want to do at your own pace. And yeah, I can't recommend this game enough. I'm not even getting paid to shill for it. It's very good. It's very well done. I will say that the graphics are obviously different from what you would get. Like, again, World of Warcraft, they really need to redo their character models. They last touched them up in 2014, and it looks like it. This game has recently had an HD facelift, and it's being done in patches. We're getting more of that soon. But as you can see, this art style, it just flows differently. Like, you're not wearing a skin suit. Like, your outfits aren't just skin on you. Some of it is, obviously, but it feels like you're actually wearing gear. The glamour in this game is fantastic. Glasses look like glasses. It's just, there's a lot going for this game. Is it perfect? No. No, God no. What MMO is, though? Oh yeah, I mean there are obviously some limitations, but there's no limitations in leveling up to level 80. You won't be able to do a lot of farming money, but again, money comes easily after the fact that you do subscribe to the game. Very much worth it. Very much a lot of fun. And if you really get into the story and the characters, you won't be disappointed. They do an immense job of telling stories. Curse you, Ishikawa! Curse you for hurting my heart. Happy anniversary, you, Mr. Kawi33 and Keeper of Cashew. Thank you very much, Bowmage. I didn't know it was my affiliate anniversary. 9 years an affiliate, never partner. That's okay. I don't care about being a partner. We are wildly successful, and I appreciate them all the same. Well, Hotel Wi-Fi suggests struggles with Twitch, streaming off GeForce Now, which is harder. No problem. What? What's up, Ash? Where are we going? So that was varsities. I mean, follow the group, right? They're all going down here. Ash, yeah, Ash is abroad. Well, not abroad. Elsewhere in the States currently. But yeah, as soon as Behemoth opens up, ideally, please, on Tuesday, I'll be making an alt because I want to get through the, what's it called, the MSQ again. It's been a few years, and it's time to brush up on ARR, Heaven's Word and all that. The Grand Guardian Relics, yeah, I got up to the top 50% and I quit. I think I was like 79 or so relics. Bomage, where you at? Yeah, watching on Hotel Internet though, through Xbox Cloud is still one of the most hilarious things you've done. What was that like? Just started, got 16 on your first run through the site. Nice. Damn, okay, you got a lot more than I did. The site I went to had like 8 max. Good stuff. Worth doing though. There is not a lot of interest in this one. I mean, I get why, but also, damn. But yeah, I geared up my Caspian with its almost 80 light year jump range. Put on some grade 6 storage boxes. Flew out there. Wasn't bad, it was just a few jumps. Made a few million in exploration. Also, you appreciate this, Bomage. I sold all of my prismatic shields except for one of each tier, and I made back 1 billion credits. I don't have one. What? Mine's is a Brashi. Mine's is somewhere in Narnia. Yeah, okay. Where is this? Heritage found. Alright, we need to look for a little squiggly bit. Is it right here? It's right here. It is not right there. It's somewhere else like that. It's right here. You been on the map? Alright. Some people wouldn't understand this. I'm in Madison for the Epic Conference. There you go. There are large and small ones. Guardian sites, that is. Gotcha. But a mini Enterprise outfitted with 268 tons of cargo space, S85 light years unladen. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I had something like 200 odd space, and I didn't even need all that because I got sick of that shit. Listen, I should end up top 75%. I'll check in on the last day. But it wasn't what I would call fun. I forgot when I got to the Guardian site that it spawns monsters on. Well, it spawns three little guys. And then they started shooting me and I almost died. Hey, look, Freddy, it's the mount! We're getting this mount for Unreal. It has wings, I think? I guess it kind of has wings. We're getting this as an Unreal mount! Reuse that skin! Reuse assets, oh no! I was like, you talk of a guy in Anaheim for the document. Yeah, I saw it too! The guy that... Listen, he matched the vibe check. 100% passed the vibe check, that guy. occupational therapy conference that was sharing the content with Vanthus. He was like, I don't know what he's going in these costumes are amazing. Yeah. Yeah, he was like, I don't know what's happening here, but I want in. Anybody, you're up. A bunch of people in the comments telling him about the free trial. Of course. Of course. But yeah, no, this game is fantastic. It's look at this. Look at this. And also, it's not to say that WoW is a bad game, by the way. My overwhelming love for this game doesn't diminish my enjoyment of WoW. I played it right up until Thursday there. Swing! How many of us didn't get those wins? Like did we get some to drop ready when we were doing Swing? I forgot. How many pairs did we even get? People are trying to get Marin Kitagawa's VA to play. I don't know who that is. But hopefully, April got a pair. Yeah, she got it from Poogie's though, right? I know we did some for Sunday Night Groove. You stole those from Party Finder? Valid. I love that for you. I didn't get any wings. That's because you weren't part of the group then. You were still playing WoW when we were like, nah, fuck that. We're not doing that on Unreal. And also, by the way, for those of you that are curious, we will be running P12S, or at least looking into trying to run it and getting it down for folks. That way we can get everybody their Ashalot and the Ashalotl. I can't say the L at the end always gets me. The silly little guy. You guys just from Party Finder 2? Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, listen, this is a good enough spot to call it. Brady, thank you for getting me one closer to the thing. Thank you, friends, for coming out for map group. I appreciate you. Have another, never mind, hold on. Don't leave yet. Anybody has one more map. You chose poorly and going to Ether. Listen, it's okay. I'll say the auto docking and landing is OP for these planet landings. Yes. Thank you for capping me for the week so I don't have to stress on it tomorrow. Absolutely. Listen, Brady, I've been capped on nuts for like 2 months. I'm gonna upgrade so much gear. I'm not. I can only upgrade one piece at a time. But looking for P12S easier than P8S. Is it really, Wolfie? I mean, I know you cleared it, which is what's giving me hope that it's something that's viable for us to do. As a community, not, as a dedicated group. But, I guess, all your plans vanish into the ether. Oh, here comes my favorite part of the song. Here it comes. Flute solo right in the middle. Let's go. Dale. It's so good. Makes me happy. I'm gonna miss this music. I'm gonna miss the Brown expansion. But one thing I'm never gonna do is I am never, ever. So did you send to the sound clip I sent you earlier? No. Did you send me the sound clip ready? Did I accidentally like check it when my sleep when I was half asleep? Don't. Well, now I'm curious. Don't do it on stream. You'll get DMC'd, okay. But yeah, I can never leave Solution 9 as my free teleport. My name is literally short for Solution 9, so gotta keep it. P1, learn laser mechanic. P2, learn hexagons are bestagons. Mechanic, win. Okay. I don't know what any of that fucking means, but you know what? I'll learn it. Big Kobe, by the way, whether you're not following Big Kobe on YouTube, he makes guides, is back. He took a break from making guides for a hot minute there. So ideally we'll have a Shinryu guide ready to go for next Sunday for Unreal. But should be a lot of fun. And he also tends to do guides for like unsinking stuff, so it'll be interesting to see what do. But yeah, I figure once we start gearing up, obviously base level 780 eye level for most people who have crafted gear, and then bumping up between some 790 pieces will be very nice. And also they said that the new trial is gonna be super difficult, so if it isn't bad, maybe get some weapons out of there. I'm assuming it's gonna be weapons. Are they gonna be 785 weapons? What eye level are they gonna be if it's weapons at all and not just something else altogether? Let's wait for the next Goodbye World. 785, okay, I figured it'd be 785 with, the tier and all that. Hey, alright, the last hole. You already missed Tsukuyomi? Same. I like Tsukuyomi a lot as a Unreal. I wish we could have gotten Suzuno, but alas. Suzuno, the last hole, 7.4. Oh, one and only. I can't wait for the new Sword Art Online game. I never played any of them. Hopefully it's fun though. Nada, Cenote Tomaton. That was my nickname, my stage name in college. The Cenote Tomaton. Orlegi, how's it going? How's Disneyland treating you? Also, thank you again for streaming your wedding. It was rad. It was enjoyable. Everyone's social battery is recharging. That's fair, dude. It is. It's a lot. Weak, dale, keep going, eat food and keep going. Iggy's currently live from Disneyland, so may the connection stay strong. Is my point blank AoE a joke to this? Cenote Monstera? So I put like from getting to episode in Discord. I've been a better version. What's this? Already got this. Does it fly me to the moon for ending? Gotcha. I can also have experienced the mariachi band thanks to Iggy. Mira, it was, but the real thing is incredible. But yes, you have experienced mariachi. Also, by the way, again, tomorrow we're doing RimWorld, so if you want to come to Rim and build a colony together, that'll be mañana. I say I've been to a VTuber concert now. Thank you, Iron Mouse. Yeah, she did a good job. I did like that one point that the mariachi guy got ornery with Iggy because he was like, nobody's enjoying our show, and he's like, we're appreciating with our ears, not our eyes. Which, by the way, was a solid comeback right away. That's pretty solid. Good job, Iggy. Monday rimming, you should have Monday rimming. Well, we missed out on rimming on Friday, so. Gotta, make up for that. Oh, wrong button. Max on Sunday and rimming on Monday. What even is this week? It's, oh shit, we're going! No. Nobody said absolutely not. I respect it. I get it. They may have parried the mariachi guy, but he couldn't protect himself from John Churro. It's true. Or me, because I'm the one who caught disgrace from John Churro. The Churro man was so disgusted by the smooth Churro question. He was, oh nice! He was weak of will and constitution, for he could not even, here's what he could do, because that's some BS. The shape of the Churro, the Churro shaper, if you will, is an attachment at the tip. All he had to do was unscrew that off and get a super thick, smooth Churro. But I think that he feared the girth of the smooth Churro. I don't think he was built for it. Built differently, weak of Churro. You didn't realize you're the Churro guy? Yeah, you are. All he had to do was remove the tip, but it was too much for him. He couldn't do that. Doing the wave. Good luck with that. You drag Churro guy down with smooth Churro in hand and have him actually try it. Never. He's unworthy. No, I was baited! Actually baited. Come on, save us. I need these as well. Please, Yoshida-san. Nice! First map was the final chamber. Last map is the final chamber. Good job, Brady and Yobari. We shall pass, we shall. Just bookending us with their holes. I appreciate that. Oh no, it's this dude. I don't like this guy. Oh, no time of that. Fire burst? What's that gonna do? We did it! Good job. It is. Fucking classic. We got the haircut. Yeah! Well, we always... Thank you, friends. Thank you very much for... Thank you for the achievement progress. That was achievement progress on both of them. 500k in raw guild today. That's a lot of raw guild to have, Brady. I'm one away from that one. Alright, so one more of that map and I'll be done. And then 2 more on this one. Alright, thank you, friends. Be safe, be well, take care of yourselves. Thank you for coming on out. I'm gonna teleport back to the house. I can't teleport you to my house. That's individual ports only. YouTube, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some RimWorld. We missed out on it on Friday because we streamed for 9 hours on Twitch. Copyright music issues. We weren't we advised to not stream on YouTube. So it sucks, but we had a big thing over there because of the fan festival for Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Feel free to come on back. We'd love to have you, YouTube. Yeah, have a good night. Boink, boink. Let's close that.